What up, Mula gang? I got some bad news for y'all. I got some really bad news for all the black peoples out there in the world, okay? And all the white people that ain't racist like Chud the racist. Chud the Builder apparently bonded out, man.
Help!
Ladies and gentlemen,
we don't got
Stop it.
We don't have
Get some help.
He bonded out. How? Why? I don't know. But this racist Jake Lane and the racist promotion and all this bullshit that they've been doing, it's working, and that's the crazy. Do that say honky in the background?
About a day or two ago, the most deplorable person on the internet, Jake Lang, who just happens to be best friend with Chud the Builder, surprise, surprise.
Surprise,
he came on Twitter to announce that Chud the Builder had apparently made bond and he was being released. Now, this was 2 days ago, and nobody got an update. So a lot of people just thought, okay, like Jake Lang is a pathological liar. This is just one of his stunts.
We are outside Chud the Builder's courthouse. His official name, Dalton Etherly. I'm here with his whole family. We are fighting
they all bond. Look racist,
This
don't
was
they?
his final attempt to be able to receive bond. And guess what? They gave him a 2-week continuance. This is two-tiered persecution. White men have no rights in the state of Tennessee. FBI, open up!
It's so crazy how they do this, and you dumb motherfuckers believe in this. And y'all actually try to play. White people have no rights in this country, in Tennessee. That's what he said. The white people who literally in Tennessee, one of the main states where y'all had slaves for hundreds of years. The main states where y'all have all the privilege in the world. You saying that they don't have no rights? That's comical,
For
bro.
self-defense, some rabid black man attacked him outside the courthouse, and he had to defend himself.
No,
now,
he did.
We're facing a two-tiered persecution where they won't even grant him bond over walking out of a restaurant when they kicked him out for not paying a bill. This is ridiculous Democrat
How do you get kicked out for not paying the bill? What are you talking about?
Dalton Etherly is officially a political prisoner being
Lord
held
have
in
mercy.
abhorrent conditions of confinement. He is being held in solitary confinement, not even let out of his cell. I think only 2 hours a day. He's getting out right now. He's being tortured. They're
That's
trying
what
to
every
make him take
famous
a plea
person
deal,
does.
But Dalton's remaining firm. We need to stand up. President Trump, the Department of Justice.
Lord
this
have
is
mercy.
persecution. Amen.
What'd he say?
President Trump, the Department of Justice. This is persecution.
I don't know what he said.
Amen. This is political
Some racist shit,
persecution.
though.
We need to stop this right now. Free Dalton. Free Chud.
Fight.
We are in downtown Nashville right now where my brother Chud the Builder is in his final bond hearing. He's being persecuted for being a white man who defended himself versus a violent black assailant. His bond has been set at $1.25 million when the murderer, Carmelo Anthony, only $250,000. This is the definition of two-tier justice. We have to stand against it. The Democrat persecution of Christians must end today. Free Chud!
Did you just say Christians? Oh, Lord have mercy. So he's the Christian guy. This is why I always be wary of like people who too religious. Because 9 times out of 10, you using that religious shit to mask that you really a weirdo, evil, goofy.
Weirdo.
So now y'all Christian after he walked around and was openly racist and antagonizing people for that's his whole career. That's all he's known for. And now he Christian. Okay. And God told you to do that, right? Okay.
This victim mentality is so whack, bro. They
It's so
acting like
whack.
Chud the Builder got $1 million bond for jaywalking.
Right.
Or for stealing a Hershey bar out of Walmart. Chud the Builder got $1 million bond for shooting a man outside of a courthouse after antagonizing him.
After antagonizing.
Yo, this victim mentality is so whack, bro. Like, yo, it's so
They
cool.
want to be victims because it's like these type of white people, they want to do everything black people do instead of be black. Like when black people go through shit, they want to go through it so they can feel like victims too. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all, the last person on this earth that's a victim is a white man. So
funny. I don't even understand, like, even if you are like a white supremacist or a white nationalist, I don't even understand how you can respect this.
Exactly.
You guys are quote unquote anti-victim mentality, but yet you guys are the victim in almost every situation.
have you ever needed your paycheck to just come a little early? Like, yeah, you get paid on Friday, but it's Tuesday and you need the money now. There's a banking app called Current, and they got a whole bunch of super useful features on this app. And one of the best features is it lets you access up to $750 of your paycheck early if you qualify. With Current, you get a full list of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, the build card, and more. Now, Paycheck Advance is my favorite, but if you focused on building credit or if you just want a smoother way to manage your money, it handles everything in one app. And I know how I feel for your paycheck to be coming Friday, but you need your money Monday and it's an emergency and you need that money now and you can't get that money now because you gotta wait, but you can't wait. And that's why I partner with them. And right now they're giving $75 to anybody who signs up for the Current app using the link that's in my description or scanning the QR code that's on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign up page where you can create your account. Just go through the normal sign up steps, enter your information, and order your Current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option that pops up to enter my promo code. And that promo code is going to access your $75 when you switch your direct deposit. Make sure you go through the full sign up process so you do not miss out on the $75. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or even just tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's literally what it's designed for. Helping people just like you stay more on top of your finances. Exactly. And they be quick to be like, y'all are not victims. Y'all had victim mentality. Y'all, slavery was hundreds of years ago. Y'all aren't victims, even though slavery still affects us to this day, but whatever. And then as soon as something happened to y'all want to be the biggest victims in the world. It's like,
and there's no accountability whatsoever. Right? The worst part about this too, based on how much quote unquote support Chud has gotten from like the white supremacists and like white nationalists, Chud has not learned a goddamn thing. You would think like somebody in Chud's position would be in their jail cell rethinking their life decisions.
Exactly.
All that has happened, to be honest, is Chud the Builder has been more bold.
Yep.
He has been emboldened by these people ever since being in jail, right? Because now he got companies stepping up to pay his $1 million bond.
Crazy, right?
Now he got like white supremacists and white nationalists pulling him further into the deep end. He was already like deep enough.
I'll tell you, he gonna keep playing that shit. All that shit gonna be fun and games. He gonna, one of these motherfuckers gonna pop it. He lucky a nigga ain't pop his ass yet. To be honest with you.
Now he thinks he's like a savior now. And that's the worst part about this. This man is leaving jail thinking he's the savior for the quote unquote white race.
Right. He think he's doing something.
So he said this, but there was no action. This was like 2 days ago.
Right.
Chud the Builder, there was no reports of him being released.
Right.
As a matter of fact, there was like a community note calling him a liar and saying Chud the Builder was still in jail. That's until about an hour ago. At 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern, Chud the Builder posted no comment. Period. No comment. And if he posted this, by the way, before we even get to whether or not he's out, if he posted this, he's already breaking his bond conditions. Lock him back up. The judge says he's not allowed to be on social media. Like, he's literally not allowed to be on social media.
Lock his ass back up.
Those were his bond conditions.
Lock him up.
But I'm assuming they'll pass it off as, no, his girl posted it. No, his manager posted it.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not sure there's much they can do to him, right? Because they can always just lie. But based on that comment was received from a bunch of white supremacists, like, commenting, Chud the Builder is out of jail. He's out. He's free. But these people are liars, man, right? So I didn't want to just take their word for it. So I decided to do my own research to figure out, is Chud the Builder out of jail or not?
Right. I hope not.
So I went to the inmate search for Montgomery County and then the other county in Nashville. So Clarksville is Montgomery County. That's the $1 million bond. Chud is not listed on the inmate roster in Davidson County, which is Nashville.
Right.
And then when you also look at Montgomery County, he's not listed on the inmate roster as well, which will be the Clarksville bond.
Right.
So the Nashville bond was the bond that was initially revoked. So it was taken away. Right, because the judge deemed him like a danger to society.
Shit, he
That's
is.
the one where he essentially walked out the restaurant without paying. They got him on shoplifting or theft charges.
Right.
And that bond got revoked. So he was sitting
Revoke that
on no
shit.
bond.
Take that shit, racist motherfucker.
And then he went back to court and they gave him like a $5,000 bond after saying he was a threat to society, which to me makes no sense whatsoever. I think they folded to public pressure.
Yeah.
And then the Clarksville bond was the bond for the $1 million, which was apparently already paid because like the racist casino duo, they apparently already offered up the money. So Chud was only waiting on the Davidson County, which apparently got settled. I am floored, bro. I'm floored, man. To be a white man in America has to be an experience, man.
Man, I tell you, boy.
You could shoot somebody on camera. You could call multiple innocent people the N.
And they say that they don't got no rights. let me tell you this. Let a nigga go outside and do that to the white people and end up shooting a white man and see if he get a fucking bond. See, Carmelo Anthony got a bond because they didn't know if it was self-defense or not. This was clearly not self-defense at all. That's why he wasn't getting a bond for this long, because he was clearly antagonizing people. The Carmelo Anthony case was different. So that's why he had a lower bond, but he still had a pretty high bond, right? This was, you're clearly an antagonizer. You're looking for trouble every time you come outside. You clearly planned on shooting this person. And then you shot him in front of a courthouse, which I don't even think it's legal to have a gun on the courthouse property unless I'm tripping. So that's the difference. But am I surprised that he got let out? Hell no. We knew the racist motherfucker was gonna get out anyway. I knew. I was surprised he was in there that fucking long, to be honest with you.
Word for content, and you still gonna have people support you, and you still gonna have a $1 billion company pay $1 million bond for you just because.
Because
you white.
Them racist motherfucker. That's why it goes back to slavery. That racist motherfucker who got that $1 billion company, he probably got that $1 billion company from his dad, who got it from his dad, who got it from his dad. And if you trace that shit far back enough, it started with the labor of slaves. Slaves were black. Slaves built this country for free in terrible conditions, under the fear of dying, getting whipped, getting raped in every damn day of life. So of course they're gonna be. If you fast forward 300 years later, of course all the rich people are gonna be white. Of course all the rich people are gonna be racist.
And you racist just because. So how was he able to do this? See, he wasn't able to make bond the traditional way, which is, you get a bill bondsman, you pay the 10%. He couldn't do that. Right. Because in Montgomery County, like the max is like $100K or like $125,000 per bill bondsman. So he would have needed 10.
Yeah.
And apparently out of the bill bondsman company, they didn't want to touch him. They thought Chud was a nuisance. They thought it was bad PR.
Right.
They didn't want to touch Chud at all.
Right.
Nobody wanted to touch this dude.
So he had to pay the whole bond.
So it took the racist casino, the racist called Duel, which apparently is ran by like a billionaire, like white supremacist, and he put up the $1 million. They paid the $1 million. Of
course they did. That ain't shit to him. He fucking sneezed.
Chud bond was, I think, 1.25.
Yeah, 1.25.
Right, like 1.25, right? And they reduced it to $1 million.
Okay.
It was first 1.25, and then they reduced it to $1 million. I
didn't know they reduced it.
And they paid the $1 million full cash. Here. One wire here.
Yeah, they sneeze.
But
rich ass motherfucker sneeze out $1 million. Shit, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I need to do to get that damn rich. Shit, I'm out here shit. $1 million, nigga. You take $1 million out of my account, nigga. I'm hurt. I'm crying on the floor. God damn. That nigga paid $1 million to a nigga he don't even know.
Here's the thing.
Is that a bitch?
And here's why I don't feel like we should be too upset about this, okay? There's nothing he could really do, okay? This case is going to be tied up for about a year or two.
Yeah.
All right, so they can celebrate all they want. But what are they really celebrating? Chud can't be on social media, so he's not going to drop content.
Thank God.
So what? Like he's just what? Like he's going to be somewhere locked up, cooped up in the house somewhere. Can't really come outside. So he can't drop content, can't come outside. Chud is going to be an afterthought in a couple of months, right?
Yeah, true.
He's going to go to court. He's going to get found guilty. He's going to go to jail. So what exactly
I'm not convinced on that one, bro. I'm really not. I'm not. When I seen him shoot that black nigga outside that damn courthouse, I didn't even think that he was going to get arrested in the first place. I was surprised he got arrested. I was surprised he had $1 million bond. I was surprised he was locked up for as long as he was. And I'm not ready to say that he for sure going to jail. He for sure going to get found guilty. Because I think a lot of y'all underestimate how deep this racism shit goes, bro. Like, these motherfuckers be racist. I'm telling you, bro, they be racist as hell. So I ain't just willing to jump out there and be like, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that, twin.
They are celebrating nothing.
To be honest with you.
Now, I'm sure Dua probably thought that Chud would be able to get out and then come and work for them. But apparently the judge put a stop to that. He can't do that either.
Okay.
He can't go ahead and work for him and get on camera and troll. He can't do that either.
Okay, cool.
So Chud apparently, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do at this? Like what? So the trolling is cool, the no comment, you outside, but what does this do? This does nothing for you guys, right? Now, they're on social media literally celebrating, and the reason why I personally feel like Chud should not have gotten out is because of the ramifications. Chud being in jail sent a message that behavior would not be tolerated, that going around harassing people would not be tolerated. But now that he's free, you're going to have these copycats like this one Mexican dude who's been going viral lately for trying to imitate Chud the best he could, right? And he got whooped on already, right? So he tried to imitate Chud. He got whooped on, but then he moved states, and now he's doing it in like other states. But you got severe copycats like this Mexican dude who's imitating Chud. And with Chud being free right now, they now know there's no consequences for their actions. That if they go to jail, there will be people coming at their beck and call, giving them millions of dollars to have them released.
The nigga. Like I hate what, nigga? Yo, what the fuck? Shut your ass up. That Wait, they're saying I pressed you. Didn't do shit.
Niggas be losers, bro. That's the thing I don't like about it. Niggas be losers, don't got no talent, ain't good at nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't skilled at nothing, ain't go to school, slowed in a box of rocks, don't got no type of intelligence, and they could just pull their phone out, antagonize people, and that's the worst part about it, in my opinion. White, black, and indifferent. You feel me? That's the worst part about it, in my opinion. But I will say that usually this is why one thing I do specifically is I pick and I choose the places that I allow myself to be at. You're not going to see me downtown at 11, 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, drunk as hell, walking around. You're not going to see that. And these type of people are not going to be in the places that I'm at. And that's because you have to choose, you have to create your own environment. You know what I mean? You have to create your own environment. You have to do things strategically. When you go to the mall, you're supposed to go at a time and in a place, or the type of a day, a time, a place. You're supposed to go to the times where there's nobody there, where the traffic is very low. Me and my wife, once it gets dark, we're probably not going outside much. You know, if we do, we walk the dogs in the neighborhood before we go to sleep or something like that. You're probably not going to see us. I almost guarantee you'll never see me and my wife walking around somewhere at nighttime downtown, kicking it drunk. Just not. You catch us at the country club. You'll catch us at a very nice 5-star restaurant, you know, with police and security outside. You'll catch us at you know what I'm saying? Doing something on a boat, something private, something to ourselves, something where it's like this energy doesn't exist in the places that we decide to place ourselves. And that's important.
His damn, bro. Or what? Oh, you trying to fight? I'm not trying to fight, but wait, no, you don't have my glasses. Shut up, bro. You're a shut up. Shut up. Yo, can I get my glasses back? Can I get my glasses back? I don't care about what you're doing, bro. I don't care. I don't.
Got his ass whooped, didn't he? Now he running. Why you running? Where you going? Where you going, bro? getting whipped on.
Bro, all right, bro. Chill.
All right, now it's all right. Chill.
Chill, bro. Chill.
Yep, whoop his ass.
Chill, bro.
Yep, all that racist shit went wrong now, huh? Yep.
Play me again, bitch. You on that fame ass, nigga. You a nigga. I'm not on the internet, nigga. My mama, nigga. I'm not playing that.
I don't know what you expected.
My mama, nigga. It's over. It's on crib, nigga. It's over.
He said, "Oh, crib."
See what I mean?
Yep.
He antagonized the dude. He got hit. Now all of a sudden is why you hitting me for
Chill.
no reason, bro?
Right.
They're perpetual victims.
Victims, yeah. They
And
want,
with Chud being released, the method has not been patched. The method has not been patched. You could do this, say these things, get away with it, harass people. you damn near try to murder one of them, go to jail, and you gonna have $1 million in your fundraiser. The method ain't been patched. It just hasn't. So right now, what we're looking forward to is I'm gonna try to push the button on who sent out that tweet. Because whoever sent out that tweet, if it was Chud, you done violated the bond conditions already, bro. You got to go back to jail. But that
Right.
particular Mexican dude, well, right? So after he got his straightening, right? After he got for disrespecting black folks, you know what he did? All he did, bro, well, he just switched cities. He left Texas, went to LA to do the exact same thing.
Now, LA is not a place where you want to do that at. LA, them niggas will whoop your ass, bro. Being racist, I know you probably think it's easier because you thinking they ain't got guns or whatever the case is, but
There, and he's doing it right now.
I had to hide, guys, because I'm scared. Because,
well, if you scared,
I don't want to get beat up.
you's a fucking loser.
Didn't get beat by a black man. I mean, you know, you take some L's. You gotta differentiate yourself, bro. That's just how my story went, you know. But I had to hide now. Look at me.
That right there is the work of Chud the Builder. Now, I don't know how long Chud's support is gonna last for, because these people are clout chasers. Trust me, bruh. Like that company, Duel, they only gave that money for the clout. It's simple as
Right.
that. These people are clout chasers.
Yeah,
So I don't know how long his support is gonna last for.
right.
Right? I think at some point, to be honest, right, when Chud the Builder becomes an afterthought, when he's no longer a trending story, a lot of these people, I think, are going to drift away from him because he can't really say nothing, right? And if this trial extends, let's say this, right, he don't go to trial for another year or two. A year or two of being quiet, saying nothing out the limelight, bro, nobody going to care about you.
Right.
So the only hope we really have is A, he goes to jail in like a year or two, and then B,
Yeah.
these cloud chasers that are only around him right now because he's a hot story, man, they'll be away from him in a couple months, man. But y'all
For
let
sure.
me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man?
A lot of they ass do be
he
clout
made
chasers.
bond.
A lot of they ass do be clout chasers. They just wanna be a part of something. Ooh, I wanna have my name in something. Ooh, I wanna, because like I said, I could see it on a lot of these niggas' faces. They be losers, bro. Like the Mexican dude antagonizing, trying to be Chud 2.0, loser. No skill, no intelligence, no friends. The girls ain't never like you. You know what I'm saying? You weren't never good at school. You didn't go to college to do nothing. You're not good at anything. You don't have any skill. You have no charisma. You're not talented at anything. You know what I'm saying? That's why you out here getting your ass whooped by niggas on the stream. Because you don't have anything else better to do. You're not funny. You're not smart. You know? You don't have a six-pack. There's nothing extravagant about you whatsoever. So when you get this type of attention, it's like, ooh, this is the most attention I've ever gotten. The racist motherfuckers that's with Chud, this is a way for them to feel important. This is a way for them to feel like they did something that they could talk about. That they did something that they could be proud of. Because there's nothing else in their life that they could be proud of. These is broke ass, nothing ass, can't keep a job ass, loser ass, grown ass men. And that's the sad part about it. It's like, I wish I wish every phone, I wish every time you had to go on stream, I wish that I, I wish they did a fucking full background check on you as a human and shit. You know what I'm saying? And did a full psychoanalysis on your ass before they let you go on stream. And if loser found, then you can't hit go live. You feel me? I wish it was like some shit like that.